I think one of the hardest things to continuously do in life is to keep it real. And that's why I got it inked right here in my neck for two reasons. It's hard to stand on business. I do think it's challenging to stand on business, to not bend the knee when you're getting pressure from your loved ones, your friends, your family, or from society or the internet. I think it's challenging. And of course, I'm talking about the context of knowing your identity, which is son and daughter of God, and having the correct morals and values. I'm not talking about keeping it real to yourself when you're upset and you feel like hurting somebody else. I'm not talking about that. This place is lovely. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Right. So I just want to put parameters on what I'm saying because I had some friends, used to be friends, unfortunately. I consider them brothers because they helped me out, but when they were doing wrong, and deep down, I knew without a doubt and I had convictions to rebuke them. I rebuked them, but in love, of course. Like I wasn't attacking them or I wasn't yelling at them, but I talked to them calmly, try to have them understand where I was coming from and the negative consequences or repercussions of what they were doing. Real love might be tough, might be uncomfortable. It's not always necessarily just soft or always just letting them do whatever. That's not real love, right? Because if they're hurting themselves, you would intervene if you loved them, right? So I think it's very hard to not bend a knee when there's pressure on your convictions and your morals and your values. And the second thing, the reason why I got this, so it gives people sort of the standard of what to expect. I'm gonna keep it real with you, keep it real with me. And what does that look like? Looks like honesty, being genuine, no snakes, no lying tongue. And that's the second reason why I got it. And it's very apparent on my neck. So when you're conversing with me, you'll see it and you know what I expect, right? And it's kind of like a caution sign for people I'm interacting with to keep it real. Like no BS, because I'm not going to do that. I do my best to be really honest and really genuine, right? Like I might feel a certain way about a certain person, but I'm not gonna just treat them like trash. I don't do that. No. What I'm saying is just being honest with them. Like, hey, brother, I I don't appreciate this. Right? I don't appreciate you doing that. Or hey, brother, like you got some booger in your nose. Of course, I don't call them out. I pull them aside and say that because I would want someone to do that to me. Right? I would want someone to tell me. So when I see people being real, being authentically themselves, I envy that a little bit. Because the truth is, I grew up in an Asian communal culture where it's honor and disgrace, meaning we have to act a certain way to honor, and if we don't, then we disgrace. Right? If we go against the grain, we disgrace a family, our relatives, our loved ones. And that's what I like about the American culture, because it's not so much blood, but it's more about bond. It's more about friendship, community, relationship. And I think that's something that they actually got right. So I grew up being raised to conduct myself in a certain way, to be mindful, to please people, right? To please my parents. And the truth is, if you're not in an Asian or communal culture, if you got parents, then you could probably relate still, because they probably had standards and expectations. They definitely had standards and expectations for you, and you probably failed. And the truth is, you're human, they're human. Parents, they're learning on the job. And that in itself can hinder you, and because of your upbringing, to just be real with yourself. Like, what do you want to do? Like, the truth is, I'm doing this YouTube thing, and my, Asian parents, you know what they would say: be a doctor, be an engineer, be something that pays well. And so, keeping it real and doing what you want to do, that's challenging. And so, to everybody who this may resonate with, keep it real. Let me just end in prayer. God, I want to thank you for your son, because he's the ultimate example of keeping it real, because he stuck to the very end and he didn't bend a knee and he died on that cross. And I want to thank you for your son. So I pray that we have full faith in you and full faith in your creative design for us and purpose for us, so that we don't bend a knee to man or to loved ones or to friends or to pressure or society, but we continue to stand on holy ground and honor you. Thank you for being good always and forever. Pray this in your name. Also, I uplift the viewers and put them in your hands where it's best. Pray this in your name. Amen. Like, subscribe, notification bell, I would appreciate that. So I'll see y'all in the next one.